Have you considered being a tour guide or starting a tour company in your city? The CEO at Airbnb says the new experience industry is going to be massive. An experience is what Airbnb calls a tour. And if you're considering a career in the industry, watch this clip to see what he says.
Nobody knew how big Airbnb was going to be when we started. The market size was something we were creating. When you're creating a market, the ceiling of that market is unknown. And here's what I will say. If you combine the market cap of Amazon and Alibaba, these are greater than $1 trillion for physical goods sold. How big could the opportunity for experiences be? I don't know, but it should rival it. Doesn't mean we'll take all of it, but 3 in 4 millennials said they'd rather buy an experience than a physical good. We talked a lot about the sharing economy, and that term probably, frankly, got misappropriated, and it's not even clear what that term even means anymore. But the experience economy, not to create a new term, because that will probably also get turned into something else, but there will probably be a massive economy around experiences, and we'll just be one player in that economy. But I think it will be really, really big.
I see why he's connecting being a tour guide with the sharing economy. Just like Uber gave people with a car and some free time a way to make a living, being a tour guide or hosting an experience is the same opportunity. If you have a passion and you want to share that passion with others, this can be a career. But what are the qualities that make a good tour guide? What distinguishes great tour guides from average ones? My name is Gus Moore, and I've been a tour guide for 10 years. And I'm going to share with you some of the traits I've learned along the way. One of the most important qualities to have is being open to change. In this business, the one thing you can count on is each day will be different from the next. One day, you might have someone who has difficulty walking, and you'll need to make an adjustment. Another day, you might have rowdy people in the group, which is a different challenge to overcome. So being open to change, being able to improvise, staying flexible, and thinking on your feet is a quality every tour guide should have. You also need to be interested in people, which means being good at really listening to them and finding common ground by asking questions and carrying on a conversation. Being interested also means being non-judgmental and having empathy toward others, making sure everyone in the group is included and nobody feels left out. At a restaurant, you know how a good waiter anticipates your needs? The same holds true for tour guides. We need to anticipate the needs of others. We need to make sure there's plenty of restroom breaks. If we're inside a tour bus, we need to make sure the temperature is right. And we do this by looking outside ourselves and anticipating the needs of other people. It goes without saying, tour guides must know how to have fun. We must have a positive attitude and be optimistic. If you're pessimistic or moody, this is probably not the profession for you. We must have a lust for life and share that feeling with our group every day. Good tour guides point out where the best photo spots are. They encourage photography. They know how to frame a shot if someone hands them their camera and asks them to take their picture. And they're also not shy to say, "Hey, give me your camera. I can take a good picture of you here." Tour guides know how to tell a good story. They're not intimidated to speak in front of a group. They can read a crowd and see if they have everyone's attention. And most important, they know the difference between a good story and a corny joke. And if a joke or story is not working, they cut it from the tour. Another important quality is to be self-aware. Self-aware guides are concerned with their appearance. They understand their emotions and their effects on others. They can look at themselves and the situation around them to see what's missing and make it better. Being a tour guide means being a leader. Good leaders are confident. Good leaders know how to hold it down. Do you know what that means? It means being the leader of the gang. It means being the captain of the team. It means maintaining a state of coolness, even if the world is crashing down around you. You need to be a wizard on your smartphone. It's your magic wand. It can translate a conversation with someone who doesn't speak English. It can find directions or answer questions you don't have the answer to. Every day, somebody asks me a question I don't know the answer. And a good tour guide uses their smartphone to find the answer quickly. Most sightseeing tours include some type of meal, and it's the tour guide's responsibility to make sure everyone gets fed. From what I've seen, other tour guides use the meal break as an opportunity to take a break themselves. But that's not how we work at Miami Tour Company. We help serve and clear dirty dishes to make sure everything runs smoothly. This means we all need a basic understanding of how restaurants work, including how to pour water from a water pitcher, how to serve food from a platter, and how to clear dirty dishes from the table. You gotta have some local knowledge and know a little history about the city. But in my opinion, those are not the most important qualities on the list. It's just as important to be able to tell people about what the cost of living is like, how to find an apartment, what types of jobs are available in the city, where the best neighborhoods are to live, where locals go shopping, and how to find deals. Having a thick skin is also helpful. You're going to be dealing with lots of different personalities, and you can't be the type of person who's easily offended when somebody challenges you. Plus, everybody can write a review, and we need to accept their feedback without getting our feelings hurt, then be able to wake up tomorrow with a fresh outlook on a new day. The last quality on my list is having the skill to live in the present moment. It's the foundation for many of the qualities I listed. You can't be self-aware or interested in people or anticipating their needs unless you're right there with them in the moment. Being present is where fun and happiness flourishes. It's where authenticity lives. It's where magic happens. And the only way to see the magic is by being present. Along the same lines, you need to be alert and on the lookout for safety and avoiding situations that will negatively impact your group. This isn't possible if you're distracted or daydreaming. Like a good athlete, your head needs to be in the game. To summarize, a good tour guide is part leader, part host, part actor, part waiter, part real estate agent, and part magician. If you're considering a career in the tours and activities industry, I hope you find this list helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me directly. My name is Gus Moore, and my phone number is 305-260-6855, or you can email me at our website, miamitourcompany.com. Thank you for watching.